Wesh, 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 wesh la compagnie. Et bienvenue sur mon live du jour. Comme promis, la suite de Game of Thrones. Comme promis, je suis toujours coiffé n'importe comment. Ah, là, c'est catastrophique. On s'en fout. On n'est pas là pour faire un live Head and Shoulders. J'espère que vous allez bien. Bienvenue là. Donc comme promis, on va aller faire l'épisode 5 de Game of Thrones. Il en restera plus qu'un comme ça. Comme promis, on fait ça tôt pour pouvoir profiter du dimanche et aller glander. Parce que c'est ça qui est bon. Ça sert à ça les dimanches. On va changer un peu les intros. On s'est mis sur des bandes originales. Ouais, spécial coiffure. Là, c'est les nouvelles coiffures à la mode. What? J'habite rien. On va pas commencer à regarder les messages du boulot un dimanche, hein, on a de choses à foutre. Donc, hop, on coupe la musique. Et donc on y retourne tranquillement hein, dans le monde apocalyptique. Et j'ai plus de batterie dans la manette. Y a rien qui va mal. Toc, j'ai de la batterie ou j'ai pas de la batterie? J'ai pas de la batterie. On va s'en occuper tout de suite. Toc, toc. J'ai prévu le coup. J'ai des piles neuves. En théorie. Enfin, celles-là, elles sont pas neuves, mais j'ai des piles neuves encore à côté. Toc. Le grand classique. Et... toc. Ah, j'espère que vous avez passé un bon samedi soir. Donc, bienvenue là, bienvenue à ceux qui nous rejoindront, bienvenue à ceux qui regardent cette rediffusion et on y retourne dans ce monde apocalyptique de Georges Martin qui se fait plaisir. Ouais, je l'appelle Martin parce que j'ai aucun respect, le respect est mort. Et il va encore nous torturer, donc il mérite. Et c'est parti. Et c'est parti, c'est parti. Quand vous jouez au jeu du trône, vous devez tuer ou mourir. Ça, c'est du dicton. N'a aucun respect pour rien.
Previously on Game of Thrones. You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
You think you can have reason with a wildling?
Oh, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
I'll do my best.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Eh ben, fallait regarder la rediff.
I was just telling your sister.
Bon, ça,
Father's
on attaque dans le dur.
been to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing. She seems like the type to hold a grudge.
It'd be a privilege to call you family.
You hear that, Talia? Father will be so pleased. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Very well.
That was easy. There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes.
Ah, mais contre un Ramsay, soit tu plies le genou, soit tu te le fais casser, hein, donc... On va la jouer malin. Je rappelle qu'on vient d'arriver, on était censé avoir le connard dans un cachot, la ville à notre contrôle, et que tout s'est retourné sans qu'on sache pourquoi.
Father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival.
Quel dommage.
Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
Griff and his men are under guard. They have no place here.
They do if I say they do. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
The Glenmores came to us. We never asked for their help.
Oh? Perhaps I need to have a word with Lord Glenmore. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah. Here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me.
Qu'est-ce que je disais? Il attaque au genou, hein, direct. Hein.
Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Arthur's done nothing wrong!
If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
No!
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it.
Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please! Please!
Talia, don't look away.
No!
It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
Talia, don't look.
Please.
Look at him, Talia.
Non.
See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise. Arthur would be safe at home with his fat father if it weren't for Roderick. This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
You're right. This is my fault.
I told you, Talia. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you?
Ça viendra.
Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Your little brother had bigger balls than you.
C'est possible. On réglera ça plus tard.
I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast.
Bah,
I
vas-y,
have better
casse-toi.
things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own.
Bah, c'est ce
Last
que j'étais
house
en train de faire.
standing wins. Otherwise, I'll kill you both and be done with it.
You're insane.
At least I'm not you. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Dis le mec qui va se faire bouffer par ses propres chiens. Ah, tu es déjà mort. C'est juste que tu ne le sais pas encore. Un nid de vipère. Bon. Je sens que notre petit ami va beaucoup aimer l'état de son frère.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this.
Chaque chose en son temps.
Arthur. I'm so sorry.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire North.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. By the gods, I miss the Starks. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Super.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Duncan.
But can we even fight them? We don't have the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
Right now, everything depends on Asher. Once he and Malcolm bring us more fighting men, then
Where is he? Where is my brother?
Ah donc.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh no. No! Arthur, no!
C'est toi qui as voulu ton combat de merde là,
It's
putain.
my fault.
Ah oui, c'est ta faute.
I brought him into this. I asked him to help. He did this for me.
Don't look, Elena. You don't need to see this.
Yes, I do. He was my brother. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
I wish there was something I could say to make this easier.
Is that meant to console me?
Oh ta gueule.
Ramsay came here because of you. If we hadn't been your allies...
Mais casse-toi, vas-y. Casse-toi.
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Qui c'est qui l'a ramené, ton frère? Elle est mignonne, elle.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going?
Ah, j'ai perdu un frère alors que moi j'en suis au 4e membre de ma famille. Je lui dirai rien, elle m'a fatigué.
You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning.
Bah tiens, comment on change de
I should
ton
try
d'un
to
coup.
get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
Évidemment. Hashtag 674.
I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Ah, les hommes, ils sont violents, les hommes, ils font la guerre. Ouais, enfin, ils font la guerre toujours poussés par une femme. Et après, elles sont les premières à le reprocher, quoi. Ah, putain, revoilà la victime.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast.
Ça va.
And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
Andros was the one doing the yelling. You can't blame me for his poor manners.
I'm sure you gave him good reason. Just as you do everyone. Marjorie included. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden.
Il est où ton petit ami déjà? J'ai 2-3 trucs à lui raconter.
And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to jeopardize it.
That's fine by me. I don't need friends who get so easily overwhelmed.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like that.
Je t'emmerde, va te faire foutre. Je vais tous les envoyer chier, mon gavet.
Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Là, je vais la rendre folle.
Nothing's worth losing your friendship over, Sarah.
I would have said the same thing once.
Prie pour que je ne croise pas ton petit ami.
Better go before she sees me. She already
You're a
killed me.
Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
C'est tous des putains d'ingrats, qu'ils aillent tous se faire voir.
I thought you'd be happier.
I'm glad he's dead. Felt good plunging the knife in at least. But it doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother. But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Ouais, enfin non.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Évidemment, ça va pas se passer comme prévu.
My nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester.
Il paraît.
Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
No battle is without difficulty, Your Grace. But we fulfilled your orders.
All of them? I heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
Your Grace, we encountered the slave master Dizor Zoraza on the way to the signal tower. I regret that he lost his life.
Oh, don't fucking...
You admit it, then? The punishment for defying a queen is death.
Bah viens.
And yet you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
Because Beskha was Dizor's slave. For years.
Damn you, Asher.
She deserved her revenge as much as any slave in Marine.
You have my sympathies.
Keep your pity, Dragon Queen. Give us soldiers and we'll be gone.
I apologize for her, Your Grace.
It's all right, Malcolm. I do not hold it against her or you. You have proved yourselves in battle. And while you disobeyed my orders, you had good reason. Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second
Bah tiens.
What?
But Your Grace,
Quelle
the mission was a
surprise.
success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
Donc tu t'es servi de nous et t'avais jamais...
She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
Un coffre. Ah.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We promise to put it to good use.
I'm sure you will. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros.
C'est le mieux qu'on pouvait récupérer.
I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
What?
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Don't even think about it. You just couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut, could
Oh
you?
ta gueule, j'ai réglé tes problèmes.
You sold me out for a chest of gold.
They're just words, Beskar. They can't make you bleed.
It was my secret to share. You don't know shit.
I know you're the toughest person I've ever fought alongside. Your past can't hurt you anymore. Move on. We still have soldiers to find.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers. And I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. As a sport. It's fun.
Form with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Ouais, mais la douceur, ça marche pas tout le temps. Avec les gens comme ça, il faut savoir un peu avoir la main ferme. Savoir aussi de temps en temps lui dire vas-y, maintenant tu fermes ta gueule et tu te concentres sur la mission parce que ça va te pleurnicher 2 secondes, quoi. Bon, revoilà la tortue.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
Grosse ambiance.
Oh.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
Quoi, tu croyais que ça allait se réparer tout seul? Vous laissez la blessure comme ça?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the Free Folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
You can't stop me from going north.
I wouldn't try, but I'm not going with you either. And without me...
Sylvie, he's come a long way. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm?
Oh, what does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter, and when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. Thens, probably. You didn't lose your nerve already, did you?
Finn, will you...
Just piss off! Some leader you turned out to be.
You should listen to him.
Grosse ambiance
The further
au
north you go,
saloon.
the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Eh bien.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
First I find out you're a wildling. Now you've got a sister. What else are you hiding?
Nothing. I swear. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Allez tous vous faire foutre.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
If crows were so easy to kill, Mance Raider would be south of the wall by now.
He didn't want to be south of the wall till now.
Il est bien ton Mance Raider. Il se cuit super bien sur les bûchers.
mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I may do all right.
Just be sure to keep it aimed that way.
Super. Super, super.
What making do means.
Si tu m'avais dit que j'avais que 2-3 secondes, j'aurais pas joué comme ça, hein. Connasse. Allez.
It's not much, but it'll last us. You're not half bad with a bow. Could come in handy. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Do you believe the stories?
Oh, I forgot. You Southerners don't believe in anything you can't see with your own.
Et les embrouilles continuent.
Cotter!
Fuck! Look out!
Ah, coucou. De jolis yeux bleus. Et on se barre à ce moment-là? Bah tiens, retournons à Meurine.
This is definitely the place.
Bon.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me. These aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Donc est-ce que c'est vraiment ce qu'on veut pour notre armée, du coup? Ouais, je pose la question parce que ça peut être important quand même pour la suite. Hein? Non, ce non? Tu t'en fous? Ok, bon, on s'en fout. Ah mais du coup, on s'en fout, hein. On va dire qu'on s'en fout.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Bon, et si on arrête de taper la discute et... Ouais, ok, il y a des têtes.
What the fuck? Trust me.
What the fuck?
You don't want to get involved, Asher.
Cross ambiance, cross ambiance, cross ambiance. On va se régaler. Ça va, c'est un corps, il y en a 14 à côté.
One last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
C'est pas grave.
Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
I can handle this.
Oh, after you then.
Bien.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You don't want to be in here, little man. You best go back the way you came, before I decide to eat you. I'll start with your eyeballs. Fucking juicy when they pop.
You sure you have room for me? You seem pretty well fed already.
My master only ever fed me when I won. I won a lot.
Bah tu vas apprendre à connaître les défaites.
Count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2, 3.
Enough with the show, Beast. Just get out of our way. This is between us and Amaya.
Then I'll let her decide what to do with this one.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
Je voulais lui mettre un coup de boule, je me suis trompé de bouton. Désolé. C'était beaucoup plus drôle le coup de boule. Ces gens-là, ils comprennent que la violence. De toute façon, c'est couru d'avance qu'il va falloir se battre. Toi, tu me pousses encore une fois, je te refais ton nez. Hein, si je me trompe pas de bouton. C'est ça vos combats? Alors moi, je me suis fait engueuler parce que j'ai buté un putain de maître des esclaves et eux, ils les mettent dans les fosses. Toi, tu commences à me gaver gentiment.
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
My name is Asher Forrester, and I've traveled all the way from Westeros.
I'd suggest you go back there. It's not safe here for outsiders.
Laisse-moi en juger par moi-même.
Amaya, please! Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago. I earned my freedom! You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits.
Leave her alone! I don't care what your history is. Beskar's the most loyal friend I've ever had.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Eh ben vas-y, envoie.
My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them!
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
I'll make you all rich! Your masters, they used you. They made gold from your blood. But I am offering you a chance to earn for yourselves.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are. until we see you bleed.
Eh ben, viens essayer.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? How about the belly here?
You might wish so. His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
Et bientôt mort.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
We'll have to kill him. It'd be a shame to waste such a talented fighter. Perhaps if I just subdued him.
No one has ever subdued him.
Eh ben, on va essayer.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be?
Bonjour, Eti.
With your little axe?
Bienvenue.
Your pretty blonde beard. I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
Bon, allez, allons taper du Shintok. Trêve de blabla.
If I die in there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of whores.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Allez, come on.
See this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win!
The best would be me!
Here, use this.
Ah, on va la jouer Negan.
Ready your ears for the song of blood.
Don't know what the fuck that means.
Allez,
but
QTE
I'm gonna
time.
have to refuse.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. At least try to hit me. Son of a whore!
Comment tu connais ma maman?
That's no weapon worthy of blood.
Ouais, on s'en fout.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Il
Hate
paraît.
to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
C'est tout?
Are you ready?
Quand tu veux.
Westerosi? This is gonna hurt! Yours will be a beautiful death! Isn't that something you'd like to say?
T'as une grande gueule, mais pour l'instant, j'ai pas la moindre goutte de sang. Hein.
We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
Voilà, t'as un joli bâton maintenant.
For that you die slow.
Encore une autre arme?
Last chance, Westerosi.
Last chance de quoi? Ça fait 2 fois que je l'humilie.
You're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Ça pique? Je dis, hein, quand on a marre d'être humilié. Hein.
Ready?
hold back! Don't intend to! Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end! As he should!
Bon, tu fais toujours des aussi grosses cabrioles maintenant? Ah, bah non, tu cabrioles vachement moins bien.
Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport! The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocence and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Aouh! Aouh! Ah! QTE time, épisode 2.
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Un bouton, une direction. Un bouton. Ok.
They won't die! Anything can be killed!
Non, 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 tu ne devrais pas y aller. Et voilà.
Stay with me!
Ok. C'est un poil plus compliqué que ça, E.T.
Fucking hell!
Where's Finn?
Il est mal en point. Il est mort.
Finn.
Comme dirait Mister MV, ma vie c'est de la merde. Oh oh, ma vie c'est vraiment de la merde.
We make for the North Grove. We need to stick together.
J'avais prévenu, il y a un poil plus d'action que dans l'épisode précédent.
I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Ouais, c'est un poil plus compliqué que ça ici, mais c'est un peu l'idée, ouais. Et c'est pas que les sauvageons, hein, c'est toute personne qui meurt en fait au nord du mur.
Your Grace.
Oh putain, manquait plus que la connasse. Lequel? Celui avec lequel tu baises ou l'autre?
You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
No, Your Grace.
No? I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy.
Ah bon?
Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It only matters what you think, Your Grace.
Don't try my patience.
Oh, j'en ai rien à foutre de ta
Insincerity
patience.
will only make matters worse for you.
Et tu vas faire quoi?
I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I do what's necessary, Your Grace.
Including using another girl to talk your way in, I'm told. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves.
Ah, tu sais de quoi tu parles?
When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you? Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf.
Ouais, je le sais si tu
Consider it
veux.
a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
And if I refuse, Your Grace?
Refuse? And be branded a traitor like my brother?
I understand, Your Grace.
You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Ouais, je suis pas sûr d'être vraiment fier d'être arrivé à impressionner Cersei. Hein.
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. After you sold me out to Daenerys, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you leave without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
On devait ramener une armée, on a ramené 4 gars, quoi. Waouh.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on.
Glad you made it.
What choice did I have? You denied me an honorable death. So I must find one in Westeros.
Beskar wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here!
And you've found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle.
I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
J'ai pas l'intention de le trahir. Hein.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I thought we were friends, Lord Tyrion.
I thought so as well. Yet, here you are. You brought wine. How thoughtful of you. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
Cersei.
I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty. But I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
You found me out. How did you know?
You can learn a great deal about someone if you're paying attention. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira. No more lies.
She left me no choice.
She never does. At least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
Mais qui a traduit imp par impossible 3 petits points, quoi? Ils sont sérieux? Bref.
She's using you. And will continue to do so.
Bah oui.
Until you no longer prove useful.
I'm the one using her.
If that's what you think, then you're more foolish than I thought.
She's taking care of a problem for me.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
To be honest, I don't care what Lady Marjorie thinks of me.
I thought you were smarter than that. Without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
I have to tell her something.
Then lie. Tell her I intend to call Sansa, Varys, Jaime. Give her a list of names and be done with it.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Non, E.T. n'ira jamais regarder l'intégrale de Game of Thrones. Tout simplement parce que E.T. veut se sentir plus malin que les autres en refusant de regarder un truc que tout le monde regarde. Bon, je fais une petite pause ici. Je vais aller boire un coup et je reviens dans 2-3 minutes. Ouais, la VF est pas terrible, mais jusqu'au livre 3, en fait. À partir du livre 3, le problème est réglé. Il change de traducteur. Mais les livres audio, c'est pas mal, ouais. J'ai été un peu plus long que prévu, je suis allé étendre mon linge. Je m'en excuse. Et on reprend. Et je me suis coiffé aussi.
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
My only regret is what happened to your brother. If I'd only...
Please, let's not talk about Arthur. Not now. What will we do now?
On recommence?
Now that we're... what we are.
We'll be married. And no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff. Not his father. Not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Ouais, son frère a été tué au début par Ramsay Bolton.
I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
It's alright, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's alright. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Pour se venger de ce qu'on a fait, il a décidé qu'il fallait que quelqu'un paye, et bah ça a été son frère.
Alright then. I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
Et c'est à la fin de l'épisode, l'échange E.T.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held.
It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
Talia, where did you get this?
The man I saw, he stashed it in the knothole of an old stump. Like he'd done it before.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you as your sister.
I'm lord of this house, Talia. It's my job to deliver justice, not vengeance. I can't promise to kill a man before I've heard him out.
You know what he's done. That should be enough.
Talia, please.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Tu vas lâcher le morceau, s'il te plaît, avant que je m'énerve. Alors? Ah, ça peut être marrant. Pour une fois, ce sera pas un choix. Ah, pourquoi ça marche plus? Merde. Ah bah ça ne marche plus, c'est super. Ah, c'est mieux. La vérité, c'est que je ne m'en souviens plus, hein. Bon, me faites pas actualiser pendant 2 heures, hein. Votez, hein. Ah, on a un vote pour notre bras droit. Ok. Donc on a un vote pour le bras droit et un vote pour un autre, et je ne me souviens plus du tout, mais moi j'aurais voté Royland. Et... c'est pas juste, c'est tout coché. Tu veux pas jouer le jeu, E.T. Si je fais ça, c'est pour rendre mon stream un peu plus interactif, et tu joues pas le jeu, quoi. C'est pas sympa. Si tu faisais la même chose sur tes streams, je trollerais pas, moi.
Go get the guards.
Non, pas ici, c'est moi le patron, ici. Regarde. Ici, c'est chez moi.
Hey? Oh, my lord, you scared the bloody daylights out. What's that?
Tu sais très bien ce que c'est.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy.
Why, Royland? Why did you do it?
Your father was the greatest lord I've ever known. But you've brought this house to ruin. You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
You're blaming me for what you did!
I'm telling you what you need to hear. I rose through the ranks because I knew when to ignore orders from men unfit to give them. Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Letting Griff force you to the ground, without a shred of dignity. Going to High Point without any soldiers, despite my every warning.
Et je suis revenu que je
You
sache.
even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
For all your counsel, all your talk, you're nothing but a fucking craven.
Says the man who survived the Red Wedding by playing dead.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Finally showing some spine.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free. Was this your doing? They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan... Royland, how could you?
This was his doing. Just sentence me and be done with it.
kill me. And Asher dies too.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean?
I know Ludd's plans. Spare my life. And I'll tell you everything.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
Bon. Et quoi qu'on fait donc? Je vais quand même voter, hein, parce que ça méritait que je vote. Mais la majorité gagne.
You must decide, my lord.
I'll spare your life. Now talk. Mira cost Ludd his army. He's desperate to strike back. He's going to ambush Asher the moment he makes landfall.
No!
You must protect Asher. Protect the true lord of this house.
Take this traitor away.
Get your hands off me.
Ah, lui, il est vraiment très con quand même, hein.
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Prepare the horses.
We're gonna defend my brother.
Fight for the forest and fight for the good! Hey ho, Northwood ho! We'll fight for the riches and iron! Fight for the forest!
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
Come on, break it up!
Save your love making.
Non mais c'est une métaphore, ça veut dire qu'il abandonne la canne pour prendre le combat, hein.
Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Doesn't matter if Roderick's lord of our house. These are my soldiers to lead.
Huh? You may want to start by telling them your brother's not to be harmed. He hasn't had a chance to win them over like you have.
Point taken.
Lara Fabian a jamais eu sa place au conseil.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or, could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right. Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
On se croirait dans le village du Hobbit, celui qui est détruit par le dragon, quoi.
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher. Thank the gods you've made it back.
I brought you an army, brother.
Brother.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord knows you're coming. He sent men to intercept you. We need to hurry.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
Allez, étant donné que je me souviens de la fin, je prépare tout de suite le stropole.
What?
Get that gate open!
Asher, no!
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
On en parlera après.
Out of my way! It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us. Asher!
Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit! We have to get out of here. It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
Je suis obligé de mettre pause, hein. Tant pis pour la jolie musique de drama, parce que je crois qu'à un moment donné, il prend la décision à ma place. Je suis pas sûr, mais dans le doute, on va pas prendre le risque. Et on a un vote pour Roderick. E.T. pas content, E.T. doit faire un choix. E.T. a voté. Et je vote aussi.
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me
use you! We need you to lead our house! My lord!
Let me save your life. And our house.
Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
I'll hold them off!
But my lord, you can't!
Asher is your new lord.
Yes, my lord.
Roderick!
Go!
Non, laissez-moi au moins le taper, putain! Fils de pute. Et voilà, un épisode bien plus court. Mais je me souvenais qu'il était bien plus intense aussi. Donc, comme 63,4%, on n'a pas essayé de poignarder Ramsay. Comme 61,5%, on a épargné Changlan. Comme 37%, on a dit à Tyrion que Cersei nous avait envoyé. Comme 42%, on a choisi d'emprisonner le traître. Et comme 60,5%, on a choisi Roderick. On a choisi de laisser Roderick, donc on a choisi Asher en fait. Encore une fois, on n'a pas le droit à la musique, hein. Merci la version Xbox One. Je sais pas s'il a merdé, mais ce qui a fait chier, c'est que ces deux personnages auxquels on était attachés, en vrai, je suis plus attaché à Roderick, mais de façon purement pragmatique. Il faut dire qu'il est quand même abîmé, qu'il n'a pas le respect de sa maison. Ça va pas être plus simple avec Asher, hein, parce que s'il était en exil, c'est pas pour rien, mais lui, au moins, il avait les soldats, et les soldats auraient probablement pas accepté, ou difficilement accepté, de suivre les ordres de quelqu'un pour qui il n'était pas venu. C'est du pragmatisme, c'est purement du pragmatisme, ça fait chier, ça fait chier. À un moment donné, quand je l'ai joué la première fois, j'ai espéré qu'au moment où les grilles se referment, on ait un espèce de fondu au noir qui nous fasse croire qu'il était mort, mais qu'en fait il l'était pas. Mais là, je crois qu'il n'y a pas de doute sur la question. Dans tous les cas, ouais, comme le dit Ella, c'est un choix cornélien. Ça fait chier. Mais il a fallu choisir. Et on va devoir vivre avec. En tout cas, j'espère que ça vous a plu. Ça aurait été plus court, hein. Ça fait à peu près 1h30. Celui-là, c'est le plus court de tous. Ils font tous à peu près 2h30. Moi, cet épisode m'avait marqué, hein. C'est l'épisode qui, je trouve, colle le mieux à Game of Thrones. En termes de rythme, en termes de violence des choix, en termes de violence des conséquences des choix. On voit moins la victime à Port-Réal, et quand on la voit, on a l'impression de pouvoir quand même un petit peu naviguer. Il se passe des trucs partout, en fait. Il se passe des trucs partout. Il se passe des trucs au nord du mur. Il se passe des trucs à Marine. Mais bon, voilà, il nous reste l'épisode 6 à jouer. Vous les avez tous suivis. Je vais essayer de faire en sorte que vous soyez là pour le dernier épisode, à moins qu'E.T. choisisse encore de liver toute la semaine. Mais on va essayer de faire ça avant mercredi. Enfin, avant jeudi, en fait. Donc, ce sera soit lundi après-midi soir, mardi après-midi soir ou mercredi après-midi soir. Je sais pas encore. Mais on va jouer cet épisode 6, c'est sûr, avant Noël. Histoire qu'on soit bien frais dans l'histoire et que ça se soit bouclé pour attaquer le Tales from Borderlands dès la rentrée. Voilà. En tout cas, je vous remercie de m'avoir suivi. Passez tous une bonne fin d'après-midi. Merci à ceux qui auront regardé la rediff aussi. Et je vous donne rendez-vous la semaine prochaine pour l'ultime épisode. Tchuss. Et je vous laisse en musique.